name and location. Well, now, in a matter of weeks, Michigan will provide access to a child abuse offender registry through the state health department.
It's been years in the making, and two Metro Detroit moms made it happen. 7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner takes us in depth with Wyatt's Law.
Getting something done here in Lansing isn't easy, even if it seems like it's a no-brainer.
It hasn't hit me yet. I can't really put into words.
The Senate will proceed to vote.
The vote would be unanimous and take only seconds. It took 7.5 years to get here.
We both got chills when the vote went through.
Meet Wyatt, the 9-year-old for whom this new law is named. He saw the ABC on our mic and wanted to show off.
H-I-J-K-L-N-O-P.
This is Wyatt when he was a year old, abused by his father's girlfriend. The parents were divorced.
Major brain bleed, fractured skull, and bilateral retinal hemorrhages. And they believed it to be due to non-accidental head trauma, also known as shaken baby syndrome. He was in the hospital for 2 months. He's had 4 brain surgeries, 3 eye surgeries.
It turns out Wyatt would be the second child abused by the same woman. Christine's 3-year-old son, Travis, had been drugged and abused.
My son ended up testing positive for Seroquel, which was a manic depressant bipolar medication that she was prescribed. She also forced him to drink dish soap. She wouldn't allow him to use the restroom, having to force him to urinate on himself.
That woman would eventually be convicted of child abuse and did 5 years of a 10-year sentence. She's off parole and does not show up on any criminal public database.
Wyatt, unfortunately, has permanent brain damage. She gave him a life sentence, and, unfortunately, she's already out of prison. She got out in 2020. She's free to roam around, do whatever she wants.
It's terrifying as a mom. You feel helpless in knowing that she's back on these streets again.
To be clear, Wyatt's Law does not establish a searchable public database like the sex offender registry. The new law requires the state health department to establish public access going through them. That could be by phone, by email, by a web request. It could eventually become a searchable database by the public. This long, personal, political battle is all documented in Wyatt the Warrior on Facebook. The bill for the open registry was first introduced in 2015.
The last session it passed out of the Senate, and unfortunately the former speaker didn't take it up.
He's talking about former House Speaker Lee Chatfield facing his own allegations, including sexually assaulting a teenager. Chatfield has not been charged. His investigation is ongoing.
You could call him, but I don't think he's taking press calls right now.
The two moms figure they've come up to Lansing to lobby 100 times over the last 7 years. They're not backed by any big money special interests. Just them, supporters, and Wyatt.
It's all about Wyatt's Law.
You are going to be in the record books in Michigan.
Wow.
Their work in Michigan has also led to similar child abuse offender registries to go online in Indiana, which is searchable by the public, and another one in the works in Utah. Quite the celebration at their favorite lunch spot in Lansing.
Mission accomplished.
Absolutely.
Yep. And
Mama's on a mission.
Yes, Mama's on a mission.
This is an election year. Don't be surprised if the governor does a ceremonial bill signing. Not here, but at Metro Detroit. Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
Wow, what a mission, what a journey. Thank you so much, Jim, for enlightening us. For more information on Wyatt's Law and Wyatt's ongoing battle, go to WXYZ.com and look for Jim's story right on the homepage.